moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. And we are all tied at 1. Puck picked up by Besser. And now he moves it quickly to Miller. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Philadelphia's looking to break out of their own end. Goes right to the crease. Dell's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Here they come. Moves it to Hoaglander. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Lafreniere's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
It's the first penalty kill for this team tonight, guys. And we know their unit is ranked towards the bottom of the league. But this team's confidence can sometimes overpower the skill that they show. So let's see what they can get going here right now.
And they clear that puck. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Picked up along the wall by Trocheck. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the back. Oh, it just gets a piece of it to keep him out.
Varlamov's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. Novak's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Vancouver's going to start with the puck in their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. Got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Big save in front.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Here we go, puck's in deep. Quick pass to Trocheck. And sends it just out of reach. Trocheck's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Vancouver's taking possession in their own end. Steps into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Grabs it with the glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Couturier sliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Here he is, wristed on net. They score! Holy cow, what a goal!
True competitors know what it takes to be hard on a puck, James, and this is a perfect example of pounding, being tenacious, and then getting the puck and doing something with it. So going from a defensive point to an offensive point and producing.
Well, they need a breather here and try to regroup after giving up 2 quick ones here, Cheryl.
Yeah, not 1 quick strike, but 2, James. And sometimes you take your time out just to slow things down. You know your opponent has momentum. Just kind of want to deflate that temperature a little bit and give your players an opportunity to just get reset and refocus.
And now it's over to Courtier. Here's a chance. Moves it over to Kiki. Dumps it into the ozone. The Flyers have it against the wall. Slides it across to Novak. Intercepted. Puck dumped in. The Flyers have it now. Quick feed to McMahon. And now he angles it across to Novak. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Face-off coming up here, and it looks like they've shortened the bench now, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, the coach is applying some strategy as they're trailing by 1, recognizing they need some offense, so looking through the scoring lines to get it done.
Feeds it to Couturier. Moves inside! Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Marchenko. Takes a shot. Takes it away with ease.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on that. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Scrum along the wall. That's a good footwork to kick it away. My, wow, they really got them hooked in the year in their own zone. And there's a whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage.
Varlamov's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had to sustain pressure.
He's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Reaches out and uses the stick. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Right on the doorstep. Wow! What a stop by Dell. Now a quick pass to Gavrikov. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Sharankovic is going to play it against the half wall. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And that slides right out to center ice. Trocheck's picking up steam. Philadelphia's got the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Sharankovic is off to the sit mid for cross-checking.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be to task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Guys, this penalty kill is ranked top 10 in the league, and sometimes you think about the other team having momentum on their power play, right? Well, this team can suck the momentum right out of that with how good this PK is. Let's see what happens here.
Sends it quickly to Provorov. Hammers a shot, and he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Moves the puck over to Forster. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Fires it on net, and that goes off the player in front. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And his teammate comes up with it. The Flyers played along the wing. Here's a pass to the middle, and that chance is blocked. Dishes it off. They've scored. They've tied it up. Opportunity knocking, and they take advantage of the power play.
Well, you spend so much time in practice working on it because you want to have different players to throw off the PK units, and I thought they did a real effective job reading what they were giving, and then they were able to bury it. Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
Well, the coach has called the timeout here. I like the strategy because they need a refresh here.
They really do, James. I mean, 2 quick goals, and you can really be on your heels, and you can let it get to you mentally as well. So just resetting, recalculating, if you will, finding a way to get back out there and put the pressure on.
Handles the pass. Here's an odd-man rush. Shot! Denies him!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Pearson. And he slides it quickly to McNabb. Redirected in front. I think that went off his pad. The Canucks gain possession. Here's a short pass to Besser. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. Coming to the front of the net. Scores! That is the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the excelling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. What a timely goal by the leadership on this team. I mean, you got to find ways to get it done at the right time, and this is sending a very clear message by the leader of this group saying, we are here, we are ready, and we're back in this game.
The Canucks jump in front by a one-goal lead and a critical stage in this one, too, here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, if they want to close this game out, it's all about managing the clock and managing the puck on your stick. You want to make sure you take care of business, which means you got to own the puck and not turn it over in vulnerable spots.
A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
He's trying a little bit too much here. You know that he's a creative player. He's aggressive. When that puck's on his stick, he likes to attack. A little too much here, and he loses the puck.
Passes it to Hoglander. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. He gets the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Vancouver's extended the lead to 2 goals now in this third period.
Oh, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. I think everyone can exhale with that 2-goal cushion now, but it's also about staying aggressive. Listen, if you have the puck, your opponent doesn't, and they can't be a threat.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Well, yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you have it, you embrace it.
Moves it to Schwartz. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Hill's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Moves it to Dickinson. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by McNabb. And that's intercepted by Edwin Larson.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Don't know. It's gone. Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Flyers desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And it's a quick pass to Montour. Oh, what a glove save for just getting a little cocky on the play. Wow. Chicago's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Flyers have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Passes it over. The Flyers have put the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. And now he moves it quickly to Beauvillier. Puck sent over to Coetzee. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. That's all she wrote from this one. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively. It kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right?
Yeah,
as a defender.
Yeah, as a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much fun for us, not as entertaining as the high-flying octane offense in the first period.